there's been research and studies that have been done by a number of organisations now that show that more than half of winnable deals will go to the provider that responds first. And
That's a big
that
percentage.
response starts, it's huge, and it's money for jam, quite frankly. If you're in a competitive market and you're all spending money on the marketing to get leads into the front door, that's huge, that ability to respond first. And I mean, I feel like I'm hijacking this here, but we had a person on the podcast, Elza Mollick, quite a few months ago. And I always assumed that the reason the first responder wins most of the deals is because they're the ones that they start to forge the relationship. They get to, if it's a request for proposal or an RFP, then they get to help frame that and they help guide the buying journey. But it's actually much deeper psychological reasons than that. And I found out that the CIA actually train their people on this very aspect. And that is that when you are the first to respond to a situation, a request for contact, or the first to respond in terms of, we'll just use our language, a lead coming in, when you have that first conversation, every other conversation after that they have, or whether competitors or whoever, psychologically is social proof of your conversation. So you're the one that's shared knowledge, you've shared some insights, you've set the frame in terms of what things look like. When they speak to a competitor, if that competitor says the same thing you did, they're not pulling them towards the competitor. Psychologically, what's happening is that competitor is reinforcing what you've said. And oh, that's right. Yeah. Terry said that. And it was fascinating for me. She's behavioural science, highly qualified and had a lot of experience in it. And in fact, that's what her business is now, helping large organisations change their behaviour in a whole host of areas across their organisation and customer base. And it was fascinating to hear that was the way or the reason behind why that first contact actually does deliver those outcomes.